All right, so do you? I understand you're working on a new song, or go ahead and talk about your music per se.
So I guess for me, I write a lot of individual raps. I live right now with a producer named David Campos, who I guess you interviewed him too, right? Or,
Not yet.
not yet, but you will. Yeah. So I guess we haven't been working on as much, but with my brother, last spring break I made two beats with him and recorded a couple verses over that. The first one was kind of just more about. I guess it was just kind of a generic verse, and the second one was sort of about like being. My verse was kind of about being down in California after coming back home to Eugene, so it was kind of like a Eugene track. So I was working on those. As far I've made a few songs that like stick out to me in the past. One of them I wrote like one of my favorite verses I wrote on like a. I was in China one time, and I wrote it on a throw up bag that was in the airplane I was going to from I think it was Beijing to Taiwan or something. But that was when I was that was when I was a freshman in college, and I wrote that verse about the struggle I have sometimes getting writer's block and can't figure out what to write about. So it was kind of like it was an ironic verse, sort of in the way that like I was writing about like I haven't written anything for 2 weeks. This is kind of a struggle. I really want to like write something, let myself loose. And by writing that, I kind of came up with this verse that I really liked. And so,
Do you remember what it was?
like the actual lyrics, I could play it for you. I don't know. I don't necessarily. I'm trying to think of the verse. It's like.
You can just play it later.
Yeah, I'll play it. If I get the first line, I'll be able to say it. But.
All right, cool. Try to think. Is there anything else? Oh, one more thing. So I feel like it sounds like region, like your home, and like the region is almost very definitive of your work, almost more so than race. Like obviously race has a role to play in that, but it sure sounds like overarchingly is the role of of just the Northwest in general, just like the vibes and the culture and the whole like feel of that place has really affected your music, almost more than just being white, or just like being growing up in Eugene and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Was there anything else you'd like to say?
I guess I would say yeah. I mean that I guess that makes sense to me. I guess I have a lot of confidence in the homies from back home, so I just got to spread the Eugene vibes, and I guess that's kind of what I try to do in my rap sometimes. So I hope I can just do that and keep doing that for a while.
All right. Thank you, Spodies.
Yeah, you're welcome.